Good morning, everybody. This is Michelle Rivera with Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. Welcome to this Saturday mid morning. So, I got a late jump start today. We were exhausted. We went to Texas City Beach Thursday night, late Thursday night, and camped out there overnight. And it was a little tiring, just a little. And we were up all night talking. We took a friend with us, and we were up all night talking and just joking around or whatever, listening to all the sounds and things like that. So it was fun, but going a full 24 hours and longer without sleep is crazy exhausting. We actually went out there. My husband, the Healthy Hippie Ranch, CJ Rivera, he went out there to go pick rocks. He's got this certain type of rock that he found out there that he used for what he says it's called napping arrowheads. So he has these tools. He hits rocks and he makes his own arrowheads. So that's kind of why we went out there in the first place. We wanted to get up early Friday morning, go out there, look for some rocks, and we brought back some material for him, so which was good. We got what he needed, and he's out there this morning working. I had to unload my car, clean it up, set up some stuff outside for us to sell today, and it's just been a real busy morning. But with that, I wanted to talk today about resting and what do you do to truly rest, to take a break. I've been talking all this week about things are happening. I smashed my finger and all this other stuff and slow down and things like that. So what is something that you're doing to bring you actual peace and rest? What are you doing that allows you to just not think about work, not think about life, not think about your chores and your position at home, just to get up and get away? We like hiking, and we like rock hounding, and we like foraging. We forage for mushrooms and pretty much anything that's edible, even certain types of like wildflowers and any kind of herb or berry or something that we can find in the wild. We'll forage for all that. CJ, my husband, is also a mycologist, and he works with mushrooms, developing different types of combinations of mushrooms. Right now I'm taking a reishi mushroom daily that helps me hopefully with my asthma, and will help me slow down my dependency on my inhaler. I've had asthma since I was 6 years old, and there was only one drug out there that truly helped. So he's trying to find something that will supplement that drug to help me not use my inhaler as much. So that's kind of what we do all day, every day, is all this stuff. So we go out and we do our foraging and look for supplies, rock hounding, gems and stones, things like that, crystals. And even though it's still somewhat related to work, we find time to just sit there and absolutely do nothing. We're just sitting there talking, giggling, laughing. We wake up early in the morning to catch the sunrise, to hear all the birds, to hear nature, and we do our coffee outside. There's something different about the flavor of coffee made over an open fire versus at home with some kind of electronic device or on the stove. It's a totally different feel, different taste. So everybody needs a break. Everybody needs time to relax and release and reset. So what's the thing that helps you? What are you doing? What you need to do something, even if it's just for a couple of hours a day. If that's all you have, an hour, 30 minutes, a couple of hours, 30 minutes, take you a bath, get you some nice smelling whatever, bubble bath, Epsom salt, rose petals, set you a glass of wine, sparkling water if you don't drink, and just sit there for a little while and do and think about nothing, and just recharge your body, your brain, your mind, your soul, and learn how to live and forget all the stresses that comes with work and family life and the kids and your parents. And right now my deal is I'm worried about my parents. I lost my brother already, and that was a struggle that was completely unexpected. You're not ready for these things, mentally, emotionally, financially. We weren't ready. Nobody. I didn't. 45 years old, I would have never expected that, but you can't count on those things. You don't know when it's going to happen for sure. Some people get a time because they have an illness, but even then it's not for sure. So right now I'm worried about my parents. My parents are 67 years old, respectively. And with what happened with my brother, I'm like, I'm not financially in a position to do that for them right now. So how do I do that? And that's another big stress, You're worried about those things. You're worried about your parents now. One day we'll get into the relationship I have with my mom. I don't know what it is. We can't click. We can't click. My dad, he was something else. He was a good provider. But there were things that were wrong with him, And hopefully we'll get into that one day. But for right now, I want to know, what is your rest? What is your reset? What is your full mind and spirit thing that you do to allow yourself to just be still? And even then, I can't be still. I go out there, I sit, we're in this beautiful environment, we have everything we need, and I still can't be still. I'm still learning how to do that. And it's difficult. It's very difficult for me because I've always, since I was 14, 15 years old, I've always been running. I've always been working. I've always been, making sure everything was taken care of financially. And then when I got married with the husband, with the kids, and then after I got divorced, how I'm going to take care of my kids by myself. So I was always running, always going. I never sat still. I still have trouble sitting still. And it's going to take a little bit more work, but I'm going to learn how to do it. So what is the thing that you're doing that helps you sit still and not think about that stress? All those stresses, because we all have a ton of stress right now. Especially the way the economy is. Doesn't matter how much amount of money you make, we're all still struggling together. So how are you releasing from all that? And if you're not, take the time right now to think about what would be something good for you to release with, to rest with, to relax with, to reset with. Like I said, you only have 30 minutes. Take a hot bath. Buy you some, go to the dollar store and buy you some, some salt, some bath salt, some bubble bath, something that stimulates your senses, your sensory smells, and helps you to relax and feel better and slow down. Even if that's all you have for the day. And eventually, you graduate to, bigger trips, bigger relaxations, bigger rest periods, bigger reset periods, periods of reset where you are truly happy doing this thing to reset your mind, to reset your spirit, to reset your soul. It helps. It helps a lot. And like I said, we were up all night. I was exhausted. We came home yesterday. It took us forever to get home because we, my husband and a friend took turns driving because we were just so tired. But by the time we got home, it was maybe 3 o'clock. We took a hot shower, got cleaned up. That was it. We were in bed and that was all we did. We didn't do anything else. We woke up maybe around 7:30. I made dinner. We ate. We caught up on a couple of things, emails, Facebook, all that other good stuff. By 9 o'clock, we were back in bed, asleep, and we were out. We got up during the night, maybe around 1 or 2. We say hello, how you doing? Is everybody okay? My husband had a bad dream, and then we go back to sleep, and we don't wake up till almost 8 o'clock in the morning. But maybe that's what we needed. Maybe that's what we needed. We needed that full day, and that the full day to be up and release and have fun and just talk it out and laugh. And the next day, all we needed to do was just allow our bodies to rest and reset. All that sleep was our reset time. So if you're not doing something to reset yourself, I highly encourage you to find something. Like I said, even if it's a bubble bath, I highly encourage you to find something that allows you to reset. Make that your goal for next week. How about that? One day, 30 minutes, reset. So I'm going to close out my Saturday. Like I said, we got a late start, so I have a lot to do. So this is Michelle Rivera, Coffee, Anxiety, and Love. Thank you very much for joining me today. Also remember, look us up, Facebook, Instagram, The Healthy Hippie Ranch, CJ Rivera. I'm Shelly Rivera, Michelle. It used to be Michelle Luna. I've changed it to Michelle Rivera now. But it's Luna Fitness Evolution on Instagram and Michelle Rivera on Facebook. So look for us, like, share our posts, and help us get more out there so we can figure out what we're gonna do when we get on this road trip that we're about to venture off to soon. So see y'all then. Love ya.